What's happening, everyone? It's Jeremy here with Cheat Day. Today I'm going to be checking out the Shaq-A-Roni pizza from Papa John's. This is, I believe, the third year that they've done this. Basically, it's named after Shaquille O'Neal. And if you don't know who Shaquille O'Neal is, I'm not really sure what to say. He goes by the name of Shaq. Big black guy, I believe he's 7'1", ex-NBA player, size 22 shoe. And you know what they say about big feet? Big pizza. So Papa John's obviously teamed up with Shaquille O'Neal to put this pizza out. He's a board member for Papa John's and a franchisee. And for whatever it's worth, $1 of every one of these pizzas sold goes to the Papa John's Foundation, which helps out local charities or organizations. What makes this pizza kind of special is apparently it's loaded with extra cheese and extra pepperoni on an extra large sized, Shaq-sized pizza crust, and it's foldable. The slices are so big, they're foldable. So I wanted to check this pizza out. I have a cool history, I guess you could say, with Papa John's. When I was a kid, I loved pizza more than anything, and when Papa John's came into the market, you know, I think, what is it? Yeah, it says right there, their little logo, better ingredients, better pizza. I remember when I tried them out for the first time, I thought, this seems like better pizza. Ever since, I was hooked. That being said, I've owned multiple pizzerias and restaurants, and I've been able to make my own pizza exactly the way I want it. So that being said, I have not had Papa John's other than the football-shaped pizza that was actually in my very first review. So I wanted to check this thing out. I haven't even looked at it. Oh, it does smell good. Now, I specialize in New York style pizza. Everything's cooked on a stone. To me, this is like, yeah, it's a big pizza, but it's not as big as my pies. I just noticed something. Huh. 8 wedge cut. Says 16-inch Shack crust. Says 8 cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many slices do you see on that pizza? I'm not counting 8. Huh. I'm counting 12. 6 on each side. Why does that matter? Because if you want big slices so you can fold them, how am I gonna fold this slice? Typically, you grab a slice and you fold it like so, and then you can hold it and proceed to eat it. This is not really foldable. Whoever cut this pizza, I think they didn't realize they were supposed to only cut it in 8 slices. Regardless, it's not gonna really make much of a difference. I mean, that's subjective, because you could say, well, if you fold it over completely and you're eating it, you're gonna get the crust just on the outside, almost like a sandwich, but at least not the tip of the pizza. Tip of the pizza shouldn't make a difference if it's foldable or not. That being said, let's try this. Okay, keep in mind, I love pizza, and I have not eaten in quite a while. I usually intermittent fast throughout the week. This is pretty tasty. Something else I noticed, it says it's got extra cheese. I would say this pizza is cheesy, but extra pepperoni? Does that look like extra pepperoni? I've never worked at Papa John's. I don't know what the amount of pepperoni is supposed to be, but that just looks like a pepperoni pizza to me. I mean, look at this top slice up in here. Like, there's, between these two slices, there's like 3.5, 4 at most pieces of pepperoni between 2 slices. That's disappointing. They screwed up the cut, and yeah, I don't know if that's the, like I said, the normal amount of pepperoni, but That's not extra pepperoni, in my opinion. $13.99 is what this Shaq-A-Roni pizza is coming in at. That's a pretty good deal, I would say. $14 for an extra large pizza with some extra topping, potentially extra topping. Not bad. I would say this could feed a family of 4, maybe if a couple of the people were children, but I'd say it's pretty good bang for the buck. One thing that always set them apart was this garlic dipping sauce. I remember they were always in the corner with that, what was it? It was either a banana pepper or a peppercini. I think it was a peppercini. Of course. I always talk about this. The first ingredient, soybean oil. It's so heavily used in the industry. Sorry, it's just like all congealed. I don't remember it looking like that. It literally just looks like butter, whereas in before it at least looked like an oil. When I say before, I'm talking probably over 20 years ago. Maybe it always looked like this, but I don't think so. I think before it had a more clear consistency and look. But alas, let's try it. I'm just gonna dip a little bit there. I think it tastes like I remember. I think that's better to dip, maybe not the whole pizza, but the crust. The crust has a nice crispy outer shell. They use conveyor ovens. A conveyor oven is known for that because it's blasting hot air around using blowers. So yeah, you got a nice fluffy inside, nice crisp outside. Flavor-wise, it's pizza dough. Pizza dough doesn't start to taste magical until like 48 hours. You start getting a little bit of fermentation, starts tasting like a natural sourdough. Really hard to work with, but amazing results. Yeah. I mean, you dip that in the garlic, the special garlic dipping sauce. It definitely gives you a reason to eat the crust. So in conclusion, can I recommend the Shaq-A-Roni pizza? Sure, it's only 14 bucks. It could feed a family, like I said before. Not a big family, not everyone's not gonna be able to like pig out, but if you got a couple kids or something, you know, it could feed the whole family. Like I said, only $14. You're helping out some local charities, possibly, depending on where the money goes for sure. But as long as this pizza was made correctly, I definitely do not think that this was made correctly. Well, number one, it was not cut properly. Number two, there's no way this is extra pepperoni. Better ingredients, better pizza. Is that true? It's tough to say. With all of the recent pizza reviews that I have had recently, everyone else has, I think, kind of stepped up their game. I don't really think Papa John's is necessarily the best anymore. I recommend take a look at what specials all of the big chains are offering and go from there, unless you want to support your local pizzeria. Typically, that's where you're gonna get the best pizza. With that being said, I will see you guys later. Please like, share, and subscribe if you got anything out of this. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.